Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. This is Science Series number 12, Season 12, here on Green Joseph Racing. Hi again, everyone. I'm Joseph Nelson. And, well, I already said what this is. So this is round one of Monster Truck Racing. We got quite the track here. A little similar to the last time, although the McNugget box has been taken out. That's just straight up sand, painted blue. Because most of the trucks were getting caught on the box and getting screwed over. They're still gonna be jumping the gap. Only there's no cans in the race lane. They've been moved over there. Got a speed bump there. Got the 4-stack. Orbit something. It's some kind of flight thing. Hobby Buddy 99 came up with it. I can't remember now that I'm filming, but I'll check back later. But anyways, we got 26 trucks ready to battle it out. Let's look at our field of trucks. So we got me and Batman, Mark the Bolt Zootopia Fan 05 and Gravedigger, Metal Health Racing, Gravedigger Red Primer, Grave RVT and Max D, Introvert Drew and JCB Digatron, Rue That's Who and El Toro Loco, Anna Blank and Sparkle Smash, Cody Armstrong and Dragon, Aiden Richards and Thunderoris, Eli Curie 21 and Freebird, Monster Jam Fox 68 and Salvager, Ream Cup Series in Megalodon, The Phenomenal 5155 and Zombie, Nuclear 0085 and Blue Thunder, Awesome Sports 13 and Monster Energy, Narrow Theory and Metal Militia, also known as Jason Craddock, Antonio Rodriguez III and Superman, Joseph Richards and Bigfoot, Shadow vs. Ghost and Jurassic Attack, Hobby Buddy 99 and Rockwell Red, Dave 609 Official in Town Hauler, Caden Wilson in USA 1, Coleslaw and Quad Chaos, Spin Master Monster Jam and Bad News Travels Fast, Martin 99 X51 and Captain USA, and Woody in Double Trouble. And is there a mosquito in here? I feel something on my leg. And here we go, round one of racing. We got Batman versus Superman, with Batman in the white lane taking on Superman in the blue lane. I love how this turned out. Eventually I'll do the one with the yellow rims, the one that everyone knows and loves. But for now, we got this one. Down they go, and it's Superman flying his way to victory. I think Batman forgot the kryptonite. Superman advancing to round two. And next up in racing in the blue lane is El Toro Loco taking on Quad Chaos in the white lane. Couple of wild cards here. Who's crazier? And it's going to be Quad Chaos taking down El Toro Loco. What a race. I heard El Toro Loco hit the blue Mega Can. Yeah, that's right. I forgot to mention the Mega Cans are back. I forgot to include them last time. And next up in round one racing, we got Salvager in the blue lane taking on Bad News Travels Fast in the white lane. My favorite Spin Master concept. I'd love to see it come to life. Let me freaking drive it. I'll drive it, gosh dang it. And Salvager moving on to round two. I guess that's my praising and motivated him to go faster. And next up in racing, we got a patriotic race here. West USA 1 in the blue lane, taking on Freebird in the white lane. In case you missed the 4th of July special, well, here it is again. And Freebird had the whole shot, but had some trouble on the jump, and USA 1 advances to round two. And next up in round one racing, we got Gravedigger Red Primer in the blue lane, taking on Monster Energy in the white lane. Monster Energy hasn't run for a while, neither has the Red Primer Gravedigger, but one of them's going to make it into round two, and one of them's going to compete in long jump. Down they go, and Gravedigger takes down Monster Energy. The blue lane seems to be the lucky lane. That's where everyone's winning. I checked the white lane, doesn't look like anything's wrong with it. And next up in racing, I almost said long jump, in racing, and we got Dragon in the blue lane taking on Blue Thunder Ghost Crew in the white lane. This truck is pretty fast, almost unbeatable, but there's one problem for him. He's in the white lane, which seems to be the cursed lane, but can he power through it? And no, that white lane is cursed. Dragon advancing to round 2. And next up in racing, we got Jurassic Attack in the blue lane, taking on Zombie in the white lane. And Shadow versus Ghost behind the wheel, Jurassic Attack taking on the man who started it all, Phenomenal 5155. Hey, Shadow versus Ghost said that it's an honor to be racing with Phenomenal 5155, so I decided why not race the two of them together. So here we go, the dinosaur versus the zombie. Down they go. And Zombie breaking the white lane curse, advancing to round 2. Wow. Alright, both trucks got a plastic body and a metal chassis. Who's going to make it into round 2? Thunderosaurus in the blue lane taking on Megalodon in the white lane. Down they go. Oh man, I thought it was going to be Megalodon for a second, but nope. Couldn't get over the jump. So Thunderosaurus will advance to round 2. And next up in round 1 racing, we got Double Trouble in the blue lane taking on Town Hauler in the white lane. Town Hauler, the first truck that I found this year, which feels like forever ago. It was literally on New Year's Day. But here he is again, facing Double Trouble. Down they go. Problems for Town Hauler, and Double Trouble will advance to round 2. And next up, saw both trucks in St. Louis last year. Max D in the blue lane, taking on JCB Digatron in the white lane. Down they go. And it's going to be JCB Digatron. Another truck to win in the white lane. It's getting interesting. Alright, Battle of the Customs. We got Captain USA in the blue lane, taking on Metal Militia in the white lane. And both trucks I saw in Tacoma in 2014. Down they go. And moving on to round 2, Metal Militia. And here we go again with this race. Hey, I'll quit doing it when they do it again in real life. Gravedigger in the blue lane, taking on Bigfoot in the white lane. And it's going to be Bigfoot by a long shot. Gravedigger having problems. Not sure what happened. But it's none of Bigfoot's concern as he moves on to round 2. And we're down to the final race of round 1 with Rockwell Red in the blue lane and Sparkle Smash in the white lane. And it's going to be Sparkle Smash, who had the whole shot and held on to the lead the whole time, even cutting off Rockwell Red. Is that against the rules? Well, the only rule here on this channel is stay on the track. And it's time for a fast loser race before we move on to long jump. So we got Max D, Freebird, and Gravedigger. Gravedigger wasn't too happy about losing that race. He wants another chance. So does Max D and Freebird. I mean, why else are they in the fast loser racing? Down they go, and it's going to be Max D. Alright. What the? Problems for Freebird. Oh. Son of a... Well, Freebird will not be competing in long jump. They're hoping to be back for triple threat racing and freestyle. If not triple threat racing, then at least freestyle. Now that's a tough break for Freebird. Well, a tough break for the Freebird team, but we're moving right along with long jump. Kicking it off with Batman. And what a leap. Almost hard to see where it landed. Landed right there. So, your leader, Batman. And next up, it's El Toro Loco Yellow. And setting the bar even higher, your leader, El Toro Loco. Landed right there. Get rid of that one. Yeah, I know my sandals are falling apart. Hey, I don't go out in public with them, okay? Guys, bad news. And there goes a bunch of subscribers. Alright, bad news travels fast. The next truck out goes off to the side and will not get the lead. That's what I get for doing a bad joke. And next up, it's Monster Energy. Going all the way up there. Gonna do a Leduc leap. And he does not. Comes up short. Your leader still El Toro Loco. And next up, another Todd Leduc truck, Blue Thunder. This one is definitely a past champion truck. Let's see what he can do here. Oh. And he comes up way too short. Your leader still El Toro Loco. And next up in long jump, it's Jurassic Attack. And off to the side, and El Toro Loco remains your leader. Landed right there. And here comes another Ghost Crew truck, Megalodon. Oh! Giving El Toro Loco a run for his money. Oh, shoot. Hold up. Wait a minute. And then marking. Oh. New leader, Megalodon. Alright, Megalodon just slightly raising the bar, making and all the other trucks a little more nervous. Such as Town Hauler here. But he's still going to go for it anyway. And not what he wanted to do. Now he's going to try that again. Alright, much better jump, but not enough to take down Megalodon. And next up, the truck has won a couple times on the Science Series, Captain USA. Oh, so close. But Megalodon remains your leader. And next up, it's Rockwell Red. And off to into the fourth stack. Not what he wanted to do. He's going to try it again, just like Town Hauler. Oh, that was even worse. Alright, he gets one more try. We do this with all the trucks. Okay, no special treatment for Rockwell Red. And here he goes, last attempt. Oh, that was even worse. He didn't even touch the ramp before flipping. Ugh, tough break for Rockwell Red. And last truck up, it's Gravedigger. What? What was that? Bruh. Alright, he's gonna try that again, and over he goes. Not enough to take down Megalodon. So, oh, does that mean? Wait a minute. What's this? Freebird is back. Ran to the back to get another chassis. The last truck with a chance to take down Megalodon. Here comes Freebird. Oh, what a landing. I need a second. Alright, the back tires landed there first. And Megalodon's marking's right there, so that means you're long jump champion, Megalodon. Despite Freebird going back and getting a new chassis. That was a good jump, though. And the driver behind the wheel, Megalodon, Green Cup Series. I believe a new name, unless you used to be known by something else. If this is your first time series here on this channel, then how do you like it? Oh, what the? Well, freestyle is going to be good. Alright, that concludes long jump. My piece of crap laggy phone. Alright, back to racing. And here we go, round 2. Superman taking on Quad Chaos. And Superman, once again, flying into victory. Taking down Quad Chaos. And next up, Salvador taking on USA 1. And trucks are flying high, but USA 1 will advance to round 3. Gravedigger taking on Dragon. And it's going to be Dragon. A white lane curse has been lifted, apparently, because we just saw USA 1 win, and now Dragon. And next up, Thunder Roars taking on Zombie. And they go, and it's going to be Zombie. Again, another white lane victory. And next up in racing, Double Trouble taking on JCB Digatron. Past versus present. And it's going to be JCB Digatron. Bigfoot versus Metal Militia. And it's going to be Bigfoot, despite losing the flag. And last race, round 2, Max D taking on Sparkle Smash. And it's going to be Sparkle Smash. Tough break for Max D, again. And we got one more fast loser race before we move on to the next round. So we got Bad News Travels Fast, Quad Chaos, and Jurassic Attack. And your winner is Jurassic Attack. And on to round 3. Superman taking on USA 1. And World Finals 2007. But despite that, USA 1 moves on to the semifinals. And next up, they both broke the white lane curse. Zombie taking on Dragon. And it's going to be Dragon. And next up, Bigfoot taking on JCB Digatron. And Bigfoot loses the flag again and does a corkscrew. I guess he was just like, I'll let Digatron take this one. Why though? And last up for round 3, Jurassic Attack taking on Sparkle Smash. And they both back up. And it's going to be Jurassic Attack. And what's this? Well, looks like we got another encore here. We got a grudge match between Gravedigger the Legend and High Roller. Gravedigger the Legend left over from the last time series, and High Roller got a new chassis. He wants to break it in. This is not for the competition, this is just for fun. Down they go, and they collide in the air, and Gravedigger the Legend wins. But they're not done. High Roller's like, hold up. Oh. High Roller put on a little show for the fans. Oh. Had to grease the axles a little bit, and they seem to be working much better now. Got the retro flotation tires, making it more accurate to the real High Roller. Now Gravedigger the Legend's next. Oh. Oh no, the crash car. What? Whoa. That new chassis is really working for High Roller. Alright, here they go one more time. Alright. Gravedigger the Legend and High Roller, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, back to the semifinals. Or moving on to the semifinals, I should say. And if anybody wants to take Gravedigger the Legend or High Roller, you can reserve it. Or, if anyone wants to join this science series at the last second, go ahead. Those two trucks are available if anyone wants them. But make sure you're not in this already. Anyways, Dragon taking on USA 1. And problem for USA 1, Dragon is going to the finals. And who will be facing Dragon in the finals? Will it be Jurassic Attack? Will it be Digatron? Only one way to find out, isn't there? And it's going to be JCB Digatron. Alright, this is it, the final race. It all comes down to this as 2 trucks, but only 1 winner. Let's meet our competitors. Racing out of the blue lane. He's normally in Snakebite. It's Cody Armstrong in Dragon. And in the white lane, you've seen him in the Nightwalker. You've seen him on my St. Louis vlog. It's Introvert Drew, JCB Degatron. Somebody's got to win. Somebody has got to lose. It's time to go racing right here, right now. And your racing champion, Introvert Drew, JCB Degatron. One of the new names in the lineup here on this channel, Degatron. Oh, wow. Oh, he's going to be awesome in freestyle. Alright, he will not be going for the triple for the encore because I just repainted it because I tripped over it trying to retrieve the trucks. I swear I'm a freaking human wrecking ball. Oh, he's going to be tough to beat in freestyle. And he's going to be like one of the first trucks out. Or a second truck. Something like that. Alright, one more jump. Alright. Can y'all dig it? I can. Alright, congratulations to Introvert Drew and JCB Degatron. Stay tuned for Triple Threat Racing because that is next. Will Degatron double down or will it be Megalodon? Megalodon or Degatron? Megatron. Anyways, I gotta go cool off. It's too hot in here. Up next, Triple Threat Racing.